Stop telling people how bad your wife is. Start telling them the good side of your wife. That is what I want to hear. So next time, when I meet you next time and I ask you, how is your wife doing? What I want you to tell me is to tell me that my wife is doing awesome, that my wife is a virtuous woman, that my wife is helping me out in so many ways, that my wife is there for me. Tell me the good side of your wife and not her bad side, because everybody has a bad side. How would you feel if your own bad side is being broadcasted? I know you won't feel all right. Hello everyone, and welcome back to Transforming Marriages with Uju Onwuzulike. I am absolutely thrilled to be your host. Thank you for tuning in, and I want to let you know at the end of this video, you will be able to learn one or two things that will help you to build a stronger and happier marriage, all to the glory of God. So what will I be doing in this video? I'll be sharing with you something I titled, Badmouthing Your Wife Will Not Only Destroy Her, but Will Destroy the Marriage. Some time ago, I met with a man, and I asked this man, how are you? And this man answered me, fine, thank you. And I went on to ask him, how is your wife doing? I hope she's doing awesome. I never knew that what I have asked this man would make this man to open his mouth and say the things he is not supposed to say unpalatable things that he wasn't asked, things that he is not supposed to say. And what are the things that this man said? He opened his mouth to tell me, is it not that foolish woman? Don't mind that foolish woman. The only thing she does is to nag and nag and nag. The only thing she does is to gossip from morning till night. She doesn't want to do anything meaningful with her life. So this man went on and on and on and on criticizing the wife. And when he finished, I just asked him, do you know what you've done? Do you know that you've just badmouthed your wife? And he said to me, what do I mean by that? I said to him, badmouthing or to badmouth someone means to criticize that person behind their back. And that means they will not be there to confirm the veracity of what you've just said. And that is the wrong thing to do. Unfortunately, a lot of people today thrive when others have been badmouthed. They don't even care to know whether what they have been told is the truth or not. And they will not start acting on it. That is the wrong thing to do. So I quickly said to this man, even the media houses today, when they invite someone and that person they have invited ended up criticizing the other person in his or her absence, that media house is expected by law to invite the other person to defend themselves. And that is called right of reply. Why would you badmouth your wife in her absence? What do you want to achieve? That is the wrong thing to do. I don't care if those things you've said are true. The question to ask is this: the man you are badmouthing your wife to, has that man told you that his own wife is an angel? Has that man told you that his wife doesn't have issues? Has that man told you that his wife is squeaky clean? I'm not sure there's anyone that is squeaky clean. Why would you badmouth your wife to someone else? Do you think that my wife is an angel? No, she isn't an angel, and I am not either. So why would someone come to me and badmouth his wife, thinking that I will respect him? No, that is the easiest way for someone to lose his or her respect. When you badmouth your spouse, you are losing your respect. And what you said will end up destroying your wife. What you've said about your wife will end up destroying her, because the people you've told those things to would run with those misleading piece of information. They will start to believe that your wife is truly very disrespectful. They will go on to believe that your wife, the only thing she does is to nag and nag. And when they see your wife, they would never respect your wife. And let me say this to you, it won't be long. All those things you've said about your wife will come to limelight. Because the people you've complained your wife to, the people you've said all those things to against your wife, one day they will get your wife to know about it. And when your wife knows about it, how would you expect her to feel? Definitely, she will feel very bad. But mouthing your wife is not the way to solve problems in your home. The way to solve problem in your marriage is for two of you to sit and resolve your issues and iron out your issues. There is no couple today that would say they do not have issues. But the only way, or rather the easiest way to tell people that you are not a man enough is when you go all out to tell every Tom, Dick and Harry that care to know how bad your wife is. But mouthing your wife will only bring disrepute to you, even as the husband, and will bring disrespect to your wife. People will not value your wife again. Why would you do that? And for someone like me, if anyone, especially a man, is criticizing his wife or bad-mouthing his wife, in my mind, I'll be saying to myself, here comes a man who doesn't have respect for himself. Here comes a man who can't handle his home. Here comes a flippant man. Here comes an immature man. Here comes a man that can handle the affairs of his family. Here comes a man that is not mature enough to get married. Marriage is for matured people. If you know you're not matured, why would you want to get into marriage? So I'm encouraging you with this video to stop bad-mouthing your wife. It doesn't pay to do that. You only destroy your wife's image. You only destroy your wife's reputation. You only destroy your wife's standing. Why would you want to do that? If you have issues with your wife, sit back with your wife and iron out issues with her. That is the best thing to do. Stop telling people how bad your wife is. Start telling them the good side of your wife. That is what I want to hear. So next time, when I meet you next time and I ask you, how is your wife doing? What I want you to tell me is to tell me that my wife is doing awesome, that my wife is a virtuous woman, that my wife is helping me out in so many ways, that my wife is there for me. Tell me the good side of your wife and not a bad side, because everybody has a bad side. How would you feel if your own bad side is being broadcasted? I know you won't feel all right. Thank you for watching. Subscribe for more.